Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Hey, Eva. Hi, Alicia. My regulars. You guys can hear me, correct? Because we have so much to talk about. So make sure you're active in the comment section and not on mute. Yeah, it's imperative to be active. Um, I have a lot to talk about today. Definitely a lot to talk about. I couldn't fit it all into one live show. I wanted to, but I was like, no, never mind. Remember, this is a free channel. I'm not getting paid for anything on this stupid channel. Anyway, so today is a great show. It's a great show. Heck yeah. All right. So again, hello, my truth seekers. My name is Keisha, and welcome to the Truth Show live. In this video, I will talk about the latest on these topics, such as the world news. Interesting stuff going on there. I may have been slightly wrong about Prince William in certain aspects. I will also discuss the rap battle between Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. And then, of course, I'll touch little bases on TMZ Diddy documentary in terms of Katt Williams, live stand-up, and DJ Vlad, who may be a Caucasian. I had no idea, but it explains so much. And last but not least, the historical biblical creature that may have resurfaced called Leviathan. We're going to do a little history lesson, so to speak. So I hope you guys are ready. You have whatever you watch or eat or drink when you're watching me or listening to me. Hopefully you're watching me and not just listening to me, because I'm showing you visuals today. This is not a podcast, people. Okay? I don't have a podcast anymore. Well, I don't record on the podcast anymore, but I still have podcasts. With that said, here are your warnings.
Please note that this is all alleged. I've never met any of these people. I've deeply researched all of my information.
Trying to get some things in order here. That should be good.
This is a trigger warning. In this video, I may be talking about or showing sensitive material about some subjects or topics that may be disturbing or upsetting or may bring forth some troubling memories, as you read in the description or title. With that said, either end the video now or brace yourself. Aside from that, enjoy.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, I just want to say something here, okay? First of all, today is Archie's birthday. Yes, Archie is Meghan and Harry's son. So today is his birthday. So congratulations to Archie. Yeah. He turned 5 today. I don't know if he's already been in school or something. Don't get me the line. But he turned 5 today. So congratulations to him, the young boy. Let's see if I can get a little cheer effect here. Ah, screw the cheer effect. I really need to get some sound effects on this show, for real. I'm going to have sound effects next time. Seriously, I'm going to have the whole enchilada, for real. I have sound effects on the podcast app thing that I have, but I don't have it for the live shows. You have to buy. They do have the little compartments, devices, that you can use and have the sound effects and whatnot. I was just going to do my own, you know what I'm saying? Record some stuff and then just create my own sound effects. And I did do that, but I didn't have it ready this time. So my bad, whatever. I'm doing all this by myself, people. Give me a break. Anyway, but yeah, he's 5 years old. But anyways, but reports say King Charles worries about the gift he sends to Archie and needs Meghan Markle's okay. I created this image here. As you can see here, I created this on AI generated. This is AI generated of him, writing a letter or whatnot. So very good. I created that on AI as well. Anyway, he want to ensure that he doesn't mess up. Archie's 5th birthday was planned around a trip for Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, but first they enjoyed their son's big day. So it's supposed to be some kind of trip they planned. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry going on a lot of trips, you know, promoting their brand and whatever they promoting. They got so many projects going. I can't keep track of all their projects. She got a whole corporate of merchandise that she talking about selling, and it's going to sell out. She already got a huge waiting list of stuff. People are dying to get it. I'm dying to get it, and I can't really afford it at this moment, but I'll get it in the near future. Anyway, so you know Meghan Markle, she's so freaking talented, just uber freaking talented. So she got a lot of stuff she's coming out with as well. Anyway, however, the royal family are practically begging now Meghan and Harry and the kids to come to the UK, which I thought was kind of weird. I mean, because they never been interested in their kids before. I don't even think Harry and Kate even went to any birthday parties, as far as I know. I don't think they've been to any birthday parties or shown any interest in their kids at all. But now all of a sudden, William, if I said Harry, I'm sorry, William and Kate are now interested in cohabitating, so to speak, having play dates with the McGarrys. Remember, I named Meghan and Harry McGarrys, which is Magarry. So that's what M-A-G? Yeah. I'm sorry, Megarry. Sorry about this. Megarry. Yeah, McGarry. So McGarry's, okay? So they are seriously trying to get the McGarry's over to the UK or have some play dates and have the paparazzi there doing their thing. I mean, they're really trying to push this publicity ploy, okay? But I thought it was weird that suddenly they're interested in their kids. I thought it was weird, so I had to do a little research and try to figure out why the sudden interest between their kids. And this is what I found out, okay? This is what I found out. See, there's always a reason why the royal family do what they do. Sometimes they are not all genuine. This is why they're interested in their kids all of a sudden, okay? Now, it seems like some have even commented, this is what's been happening. You see this here? Yeah, but before I get there, let me back up a little bit. Now, in this article, it pretty much claims that Archie, this is what the UK is saying about the McGarry kids. They're literally trying to bring the kids into this little whatever thing they have going on against the McGarrys, okay? Especially Meghan. The claims that Archie has a health matter. And this is why they think this. They said, why is the dork playing with the ball as if he's on a soccer pitch with other adults? That's what someone said regarding this video. And then another one question, notice how when Harold, because Harry's real name is Harold, opens his arms for a hug, the child moves away and then runs off. There's like, that is a problem. What is wrong with that boy? Is he not thinking? Can he see? Is he not cognitive? What is going on with the little boy? Something wrong with him. And they say, this is seriously what's going on here. I mean, as you can see, the UK territory is fishing, and as usual, they don't care about who they attack. Okay, they don't care. So this is why the UK is suddenly so interested in their kids, so they can pick apart and criticize. I mean, this is sick on beyond so many freaking levels. Okay, this is so sick, and they should all be ashamed of themselves. Now you see why McGarrys don't want to show their kids. This is why they don't want to show their kids, because these people want to seriously do a competition between William and Kate kids who have private tutors because they are amongst billionaires, okay? You have private tutors, you have charm school, so they know how to be chivalrous and how to talk, how to walk in public, yada, 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 da, 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 okay? And then you have the McGarry kids who are primarily California kids, okay? Regular, normal, demographic kids. I'm sure Harry may have taught them some kind of manners, but these are normal kids. Now, normal people like you and I don't see anything wrong with this video. He's just a little boy who just literally running around and pretty much not paying attention to his father. His father trying to play soccer. And his mind is obviously somewhere else. I mean, it's on the ball, but then again, it's not on the ball. He don't know what's going on with the ball, so he's running. He's like, I'm just going to run here. Yay, you know. That's literally what he's doing. He's okay. He's a boy. He's not trying to play with this ball. That's why when Harry handed him in the ball, he threw it down. This is just a father and son playing. Quite normal. He don't want to play with the ball. He want to run around. He want his dad to chase him. That's what he wanted to do with the ball. Okay? See? He handed him the ball. He threw it down. See? And then what did he do? He's like, oh, we're running. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, bing. Yeah, I'm running. And then he stopped. Like, hold up. Why aren't you chasing me? See, that's pretty much what's going on. I don't know how they are turning this into the boy got some issues or whatever. This is sick. They're not wanting to have a play date. They trying to play a competition. This is freaking ridiculous. A one-sided freaking competition. I mean, really. Ridiculous. Meanwhile, Prince William wants to share his family pet care duties. They're not just going with the kids now. They want to do some comparison with the kids. Now, let's just say Prince William do have a very neutral and a very innocent reason why he's trying to do this. I'm saying Prince William, okay? I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. The media, however, I don't know what the hell they're doing, okay? This whole attack could just been the media, and the royal family may have nothing to do with it. But that doesn't mean they're not going to bank on it, though. Okay, I'm just put that out there, okay? Okay? So there's a fence of confliction with me. I'm trying to get the royal family, some I don't know, some kind of way of remending themselves, so to speak. Trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, okay? Let's just say, I don't know, hypothetically, that this was just the media in the UK coming with these concoctions, and the royal family has nothing to do with this, but they are going to bank on it, or they trying to get them down there so they can let the public know that there's nothing wrong with the McGarry kids. Let's just say that's what the royal family is at. So they're like, on the fence, we want to help you, but we do want the publicity too. So let's just say there's a conflicted interest between the McGarry kids. Okay, let's just put that out there, because them going after the kids is cruel. And then again, the stuff they say they want to do the McGarry kids is already cruel anyway, hanging them, lynching them on fire. The stuff I read was crazy sick down in UK. I don't know why they haven't condemned their news team down there for that stuff, but whatever. Anyway, begin back to Prince William here. Okay. Meanwhile, Prince William wants to share his family's pet care duties and end their fight with the McGarry so that it doesn't affect their children. I'm sorry. As I just stated, they have not been bringing their kids with them on public because they want any abuse or anything of the nature to be on them and not their children. So you guys keep bringing up the children. They are not bringing up the children. They're not even bringing children with them. And I wouldn't either, considering how cool they are. So, first of all, to begin with, it's strange that the royal family is so interested in McGarry kids in the first place. The paparazzi desire to see the McGarry's children is becoming a media trend now. I mean, it's ridiculous down there. This will have an effect on their children now and make them more determined to do anything to see them. What's the royal family so worried about? Well, the kids of McGarry seem to be more important, apparently, to them than making things right with McGarry's. Now, this is what the interpretation is coming from, which I'm telling you is conflicted. I'm getting conflicted here. Okay? Again, is this just another PR trick or some silly tournament where only one person wins? It's a one-sided tournament. I mean, McGarry's are not even in this competition. This is royal family competition with themselves. The royal family, however, won't affect or hasn't affected the kids. So they're saying all of this drama between them is affecting the kids. Okay, how is this affecting the kids though? How? Y'all bringing the kids into this. As far as I'm concerned, it was between you four. Well, I'm sorry, 6. If you include King Charles and his wife, Queen Camilla. Okay, other than that, it's just been you 6. We haven't mentioned these kids. Kids hasn't even been mentioned at all. Y'all bringing up kids. So this plan is freaking ridiculous and silly. Now, in other news, okay, now remember, we don't know if the royal family is thinking this at all. The royal family could really be seriously innocent and wanting to connect with them and want their kids to get together. They probably don't want to have anything to do with the media in their comparison. If it so happened to be that in the media, it so happened to be that in the media. We don't know, okay? We just know what's being out here. But we do know for a fact the royal family is definitely trying to make amends with the McGarrys. And we don't know why. Okay, I have mentioned why. Because McGarry's brings a lot of money and a lot of paparazzi, a lot of publicity. And the royal family can use some of that right now. I personally, after everything they put me through, if I was Harry, my kids won't step a foot. If I was Meghan, hell to the no. My kids won't step a foot on that soil. So your media can, I don't know, act out the stuff that they've been saying they want to do to my children. I mean, no. As a mom, I won't do that. But this is their kids, okay? So whatever. If they are promising me full security, maybe not. We'll see. I still probably wouldn't do it. But, this is their kids, okay? However, we don't know what the royal family is thinking, so I'll be neutral on this, okay? In other news, and aside from the world desperateness plots by ways of using McGarry's children, I ran across a video, however, that would shed light on what Prince William thinks about his fight with the McGarrys. Now, it could also make Kate Middleton look more like the aggressor and jealous of Meghan, not Harry, of Meghan, which could make her problems with Kate Middleton worse. Now, I'm starting to, and I told you I'm on the fence with this whole thing here. That's what I'm saying. Prince William could be seriously coming from an empathetic and a loving brother place, because I know he's not racist. He's bougie. It could be a little arrogant and mean, maybe even woman beater, who knows, and a cheater. We already know he cheats on his wife. But I honestly don't think he's racist at all. And I do think he genuinely loves his brother. And he's upset that his brother's not there. Like a boy, who misses his brother and acting out in crazy, childish ways. I mean, he don't know how to act out his feelings. He was taught since he was practically born how to be and act like a freaking king, not like a normal young boy. So he probably deal with his emotions and actions like a young boy, because to him it's normal. He never had the normal life of a young boy, not since his brother left. So, however, I don't think Prince William is racist at all. Now, Prince William, who is spreading, they saying it because it was the rumor, and I said this as well, okay, that Prince William may be the one who is spreading lies and hating about Meghan all this time. But I've been looking at videos, and I have noticed this in the past, but I never said anything. I honestly don't think that Prince William is the one spreading these lies. Okay? I don't think he's the one spreading the lies at all. Take a look at this video, then I'll let you know. Okay? Here's the video right here. Okay, you see this? It's probably hard to see, but... Okay, let's go back. Okay, this is at the funeral of late Queen. Now, as you can see here, if you need to zoom in or whatever the case may be, okay? This is Prince William, okay? And that's his son. And Kate Middleton was coming up third. Now, Kate Middleton, who thinks she's first for everything, she was just going to walk in and then assuming that that the McGarrys was going to come in last. But Prince William was like, no, they have to go in first, because he wanted them to be protected from the outside there. I'm sure that's not really a legitimate seating chart. I don't really know. So he kind of taps Kate Middleton, who gave him a little look, but judging from the way he tapped her, this is not the first time he done this, to let her in first. Now, check this out. To let Meghan in first. See? He just did it. Even this. You see? Even that part right there. This part right here. This part right here. Okay? Look how Kate is looking at Meghan. Now, remember, William and Harry already know to go to whoever, and shake their hands. Now, Kate, who thinks she's the queen of the now, she was going to shake the person's hand and assume Meghan Markle didn't have nothing to do with this. But once again, Harry tapped Kate and said, Meghan, introducing to who. Okay? William did that. And look how Kate is looking at her like, okay, what are you doing? See? Let me play that again. See? Harry already met the guy. Harry already met this guy already. So did William. Kate did too. Kate, who's thinking she's the queen of the now, was like, okay, whatever. And William was like, okay, and this is so and so Megan. Megan went over there and shook the guy's hand. Now in that walk where there was barricades on the side, I don't have that video. I forgot to bring that video on the side. In the Obi Crombie book, I think his name is Obi Crombie book. Yes, I didn't listen. I listened to that entire book. He said during that walk, the reason that it got cut short, that's when the barricades was there and the car was there, and that girl hugged Megan and stuff like that. This is shortly after this, or probably leading up to this. Okay, that particular incident in the book, the reason why Megan was acting that way because the crowd was some crowd whispering mean things about her. Now Kate did not care. She was actually smiling. William was like, okay, this is not how he snapped. If you notice, he snapped at his assistant and no one knew why he was snapping his assistant. I think he kind of looked at Kate a little bit too and rubbed her back. And Kate looked at him like, okay, why are you rubbing my back? And then I think at some point they paused in front of the car and he asked her, are you okay? And she was like, I'm fine. But he was pissed off because he didn't like the crowd talking crap about Megan. William was acting that way. And Harry's like, okay, we're just going to go ahead and leave. He didn't really verbalize anything. He just acted on it, So that's what's going on here. So I believe, now he never been this overprotective of Kate far as I know. I believe that Kate is so jealous of Megan in the way that William is so jumped to protect her, because there was a long rumor that he had a huge crush on Megan since Suits, that it makes her, like any woman would feel, okay, why are you doing this for her? Why not me? I mean, what's going on here? And you can see the tension with Kate. Seriously, you can see her looking at her all funny and all this other stuff. Yeah, the hate and jealousy is there. People are thinking, okay, why would William be jealous of the McGarrys? First of all, William had made it abundantly clear that he never wanted to be king. Of course, he has to be king, but he never wanted to be king. Okay? So it's nothing wrong with a man who's forced to be in this position to kind of be jealous of his brother's freedom. Not of his brother, but his brother's freedom. So people need to stop saying it because he's going to be a king, there's no reason to be jealous. That's ridiculous. There are rich people who are jealous of people who are not rich because they have something they don't have. Okay? So money does not make someone happy. Money does not bring happiness. Although it bring happiness to me right now, but money does not bring happiness. And I just wanted to say that. Let's move on to the next subject. Okay. This next subject, we're going to talk about Kendrick versus Lamar. Now, the feud between Kendrick Lamar and Dre continues. Several diss tracks released, including Not Like Us, produced by DJ Mustard, who I don't even know. But before we go any deeper, let's go back a little bit. Now, the feud dates back to 2013. 2013, people. 2013, this is 2024. It's ridiculous. 2013. Oh my gosh. 12 freaking years. Okay, anyway. So, this dates back since 2013. Multiple diss tracks from both artists. Multiple. I'm not going through all of them. Now, Kendrick Lamar released Not Like Us, his fourth diss track against Drake. Continuing their long-standing beef. No one knows what the root of this beef is anymore. We just know it's a beef. I tried to look for the root of it and no one knows. I got different reasons, so no one knows. Now, Drake responded with The Heart Part 6, denying Lamar's allegations and addressing rumors about his personal life. Now, the conflict has seen both rappers exchange verbal attacks with the accusations ranging from personal misconduct to professional jabs. Okay? However, going a little back here. Okay, now, however, the latest is with Drake, who seems to mock the idea of a secret daughter, asking for someone to find her as he denies the existence of this child that Kendrick Lamar rapped about. Now, it is important to note that Drake has a son named Adonis and with the French artist Sophie Boussault, which, you gotta understand, which he initially kept private and denied at some point, but later confirmed through music. But let's go back to Kendrick's allegations about Drake. He is concerned about underage. Okay, here's the tea right here. Okay, well, first of all, Kendrick Lamar was bringing up allegations about Drake because Kendrick is concerned about his love for underage girls, his children fetish, and his secret 11-year-old daughter. Now, Drake fans who are seriously obsessed with this man, or he did, I don't know. I don't really care, and I don't know, I don't care. So apparently, they went back and checked some receipts or whatever. I don't know if Drake brought this song up or his fans brought this song up. I don't follow Drake on social media like that, so I don't know if he did this or his fans did this. I don't know. Well, it seems that Drake released his song titled The Heart Part 6 yesterday in rebuttal to Lamar's 2022 track, The Heart Part 5. Whereas he reveals that this whole little rumor about the secret daughter was a plot. He says, and I quote, "We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it." So apparently he is saying that there was no daughter. He just lied about this. This was just a plot just to get Kendrick to jump on the bait, yada, 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 woo, woo, woo. But hold up. Now, this feud resembles a song back from 2018 when Pusha T released the story of Adnan, another diss track aimed at Drake. Now, the track prompted the rapper to admit that he had a son named Adonis. Later in 2019, remember, the same thing happened again when Pusha T said Drake had a secret daughter. And then later on, in 2019, Drake got candid. He got candid about why he waited to confirm that Adonis was his daughter, saying it was a DNA test and blah, blah, blah. And so it makes you wonder if what Kendrick is saying is true. But get this, Drake also claims that the pedo rumors pertaining to him are nothing but the ranting of someone who was, he's talking about Kendrick, who was a victim and now is obsessed with accusing him of being one. So this is what Drake is saying of Kendrick Lamar and why he's been accused of this. Even though everyone has been accusing Drake of this and there's evidence to support this, but he's saying this is just ploys from victims of this particular pedophilia behavior. First of all, this is coming from, I'm talking about myself, this is coming from a victim of SA and RA, and this is cruel and untrue and biased as hell to think. But nice try, Drake, for the reverse psychology. And I hope Kendrick don't fall for this bull crap, because he just pulls some seriously reverse psychology on Kendrick to make it seem like this is just some rantings of a victimized and traumatized man. What the hell ever. Which lets me know this man is using psychology, so he can definitely manipulate and get young kids who are naive to do crazy things because he's using psychology and mind games on people. He's very dangerous. A man like that is very dangerous. He's coming across as a predator. Okay, so please beware of Drake. I'm just being honest. That's what I'm getting right here. For real. Moving on to the next subject. Okay, next subject we're going to be talking about is Jennifer Lopez and Kylie Marissa. Jennifer Lopez and Kylie Marissa. Or Kyle, something like that. I don't know if her name is Kylie or Kyle. I have no idea. Marissa. Have you guys heard about her in the comment section? Before I go any further, have you guys heard about Kyle and Jennifer Lopez? I'm assuming. Have you heard about Kyle and Jennifer Lopez? Alicia, I never even heard of his music. I never. Okay, I take that back. I tried downloading his last track or whatever, or last album. I don't even know the name of it. I think it had a bunch of pictures of something on there, of a pregnant woman. I'm not even sure. Anyways, I tried downloading it and it was just boring to me. And I'm not being a hater, but I just didn't care. I deleted it because it was just boring. I'm with you. I'm not a huge fan of Drake music either. Never have been. I think he's a great actor though, but I'm just not a huge fan of his music. And it's no pun intended. I mean, I'm just not. Never have been. Okay, with Jennifer Lopez versus Kyle Marissa, and this is kind of sad. This is very sad, okay? Now, apparently Kyle Marissa Roth, a TikTok creator known for her celebrity gossip content, passed away. Yeah, I know. I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Yeah, the delay. Now, she passed away on April 15, 2024. Okay, this is her. Prior to her death, she had expressed concerns over the impact Jennifer Lopez had on her livelihood. Now, Roth claimed that strikes against her content featuring footage from Lopez's film, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, led to her social media account being banned. Okay. Now, this is what she said. Okay. She said it crushed her small business and prevented her from downloading or saving content, which had amassed billions of views and over 50 million likes. So she was just booming on social media for her commentary and her freedom of speech against Jennifer Lopez. But considering her stuff went viral over TikTok, they banned it. Remember, money talks, baby. Money talks. Okay? Money talks. So they got her TikTok channel shut down. She didn't have time to download it or anything of the nature. So it was just, and I know how that feels. That happened to me, goodness, 3 times. So trust me, I know. So despite creating a new account, Roth reported a significant loss of followers and income, stating that Lopez's actions cost her a substantial amount of money in March 2024 alone. She also suggests that this downturn in income affected her ability to receive necessary medical care. So when her channel, her TikTok page got shut down, her money got shut down. So then she had to go through the process of opening or creating a new TikTok account and getting it monetized after TikTok became hip to who she was. At least that's what we have to assume, that TikTok is the one who shut her channel down. We don't know how the whole thing works. Okay, so she lost all of her income. Like, income, done. Okay? And I hear these TikTokers get paid a lot of money if their crap is not bull crap and blacklisted and hack like mine. I don't know who's collecting my money because I'm not doing it. So she also suggests that this is the downturn in income affected her ability to receive necessary medical care because she said she had colon cancer or something like that. Making a point, she made a comment about potential consequences. Now, here's the news. Kylie said, this is why Jennifer Lopez may be the cause. She said, if I die of colon cancer, it's on her. Now, Kylie said, or Cal, said this via social media just a week before she died. So before she died, she said this. If she died of colon cancer, it's on Jennifer Lopez for having her channel shut down because it went viral. Which, personal experience, they have the pull to do. Now, here are some videos of Cal and various TikTokers pertaining to her death. I did manage to grab a couple, so here you go.
Is Jennifer Lopez responsible for Kyle Marissa Roth passing away? Because a lot of people are alleging that it's her fault. Now, if you guys remember, a few weeks ago, Kyle's account got banned, and there was a lot of speculation on why that happened. But according to this Forbes article, Jennifer Lopez was the reason why Kyle Marissa Roth's account got banned. Now, in this article, it states that several creators claim to have received copyright strikes from their TikTok accounts in response to their critical commentary on The Greatest Love Story Never Told. Now, Kyle got it the worst because a lot of her TikToks contained footage from that project by J-Lo, and it was because of that her account got permanently banned. Now, this next part is key. Because her account got banned, she lost so much money from March, which affected her ability to access necessary medical care. Now, a lot of people didn't realize this, but she was living with colon cancer this whole time. And I'm going to play you a clip where she talks about that a little bit and how she blames J-Lo for this.
Estimating that, quote, J-Lo has costing more than 4 figures of income just for March 2024, unquote, which affects her ability to access necessary medical care. Yeah, I can't get a colonoscopy anytime soon. Can't afford it. And you guys already know I'm overdue. And I missed Colon Cancer Awareness Month, where I was going to use my 700,000 follower platform to talk about my experience. But, J. Lulu had a fucking narcissistic meltdown. That she robbed me of everything, and if I die of colon cancer, it's on her.
Now, keep in mind, this is all alleged when it comes to J-Lo and Kyle Marissa Roth. But with this Forbes article that came out last month, and Kyle's video of her talking about J-Lo causing her unalivement, J-Lo is not looking good. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Wow. I'll get my comments in, Mom. Here's another video here.
J. Lulu's team has officially hired bots to dispel her being a menace to waiters, all of that. Well, I work at the restaurant where I had dinner today. She was very regal. I had the honor of presenting her salad. This is some name. Another name. Well, I work at the restaurant where I had dinner today. She was very regal. I had the honor of preparing her salad. Girl, what? Girl, what?
Wow. Yeah. Now, I do remember bumping across this young lady's video. Okay.
J. Lulu's team.
I do remember bumping across her video. Callie, or Kyle's, however you pronounce her name. I do remember bumping across her video back in the day. And I this was actually, I may have used it, I'm not even sure. But she gave really deep interpretation of Jennifer Lopez's little documentary. Which documentary album, video album that she had on, that was Prime, right? I actually liked it. I thought it was visual. I might even go watch it again later. The visual was nice. The storyline, I thought it was nice. I mean, the singing wasn't all that great. But if you can get past the singing and all that stuff, the visual was nice. The storyline, I mean, the girl got skills. Okay? I said that to my daughter. I said that to my husband. I liked it. I gave it thumbs up. Okay? However, I understand where this girl was coming from in terms of people blacklisting you and getting your stuff shut down. Where I got my stuff shut down 3 times and demonetized 5 times. Or 6 since recently, I believe. Yeah. So I know how it feels. And conveniently, they were always around viral topics. I'm noticing now. Okay. Now I know who's probably behind the blacklisting of my stuff. Okay. Because I know when it started to happen. When I did a video about Sean Combs, the Combs and the Carters. If I do any videos about the Combs and the Carters, the views on the video I do for them freezes and crap start going wrong. So I know they get pulled to call YouTube, whoever, to say, I need you to make sure her stuff don't blah, da, 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 da. Now, if YouTube get exposed for doing this, they can be sued because that's against the law. I mean, just because a celebrity doesn't like your freedom of speech doesn't give them the leeway to blacklist their channel. Or for this young girl, poor girl here, she was living off this and living good too. I mean, living great. Okay, who couldn't even get medical care because remember, TikTok is not like YouTube, whereas you have to create your videos from some kind of third-party source and then upload it. Okay, they're not like that, which is great because that means you still have your videos. Okay. TikTok, if you don't know how to edit videos, this is a perfect app because you can just create your live feed, get a clip of your news article or whatever you have to do and just talk your way and pause in between or go back and erase and da da da. The app, the editing and all of that is within the app. Okay? And if you don't save it or download it, you're screwed. Okay? I don't do that to my videos on TikTok. Okay? I create mine from a third-party source, okay, and then I upload it. Not having anything against TikTok, but I'm just paranoid like that. And besides, I don't like their graphics. I like my own. So I know how it feels to be cut off from the brand. But you never want to have just that one. I guess she was probably making $5,000, $6,000 a month. I don't know. She probably was making a lot of money on TikTok. So her being cut off like this could have been really, really bad, especially if she was already at the last end of her colon cancer and stuff. That probably was really, really bad for her. But really, really sad. And Jennifer Lopez, I've been hearing a lot of bad things about her, and I'm still on the fence of what to believe because I'm hearing that she is this cruel, evil person. She grew to weight stuff. I've been hearing that for years. I don't know if that's true. I have no idea. You can never guess a person's attitude from the little 5, 6, or 7 minute clips or whatever, edited clips that she posts on social media or the behind the scenes editorial. You can't really tell a person's real attitude. But these rumors about her has been going on for years. I don't know if they're true. I don't know.
I'm still a fan, honestly. But if I find out that she is with the Carters and the Combs for blacklisting my channel, and they got someone to YouTube staff to help them do this to various platforms who talks about what I talk about. Oh yeah, she's yeah. Oh yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Just don't let me find out she's on it. And I've been kind of taking up for her. I mean, kind of neutral with my feelings. And she's doing this to this girl because this girl made a video about her thing. But then again, this girl views digging in the millions, and she may have been kind of responsible for the views of her $20 million project on Prime. So it did kind of mess with her money. So did my videos about the Carters too. It's still stupid. It's still stupid. I mean, they're just childish and stupid. Anyways, meanwhile, her mother made a statement of following her passing, highlighting toxicity and mean-spiritedness, resurfaced on TikTok, urging people to remember her daughter's bright spirit. May she rest in peace. So people were kind of talking about her, and then some people was agreeing with her, and some people was like, my condolences. So there was mixed views on there. We don't know if those stands were Jennifer Lopez fans or bots or something. You can't really tell these days. But the point of the matter is, a TikToker died, okay, because she couldn't get enough help. Now, if her mom have any, I don't know, some fighting, resilient spirit, she would sue Jennifer Lopez or even try to sue TikTok. Good luck on winning. But this probably won't look good for TikTok, though, because they're in a battle of getting their app pretty much erased from America. So this doesn't look good. So let's hope this get settled quietly and our mom just let it go. I don't know. We'll find out later on. It's just happened. Literally just freaking happened. I keep you guys posted on my community chat. Let's move on to the next subject. Okay. Now, Katt Williams' live stand-up show. I had to mention that. Katt Williams went live the other day and his stand-up received mixed reviews. Here are some clips that may reveal why certain people of certain races didn't like his view. Now, if you look in the comment section, a lot of people of the, no offense to my Caucasians, I love you, they didn't like his stand-up show. Because he wasn't, they probably didn't like his stand-up show. My daughter and I watched it last night, actually. And I liked it. But I'm like, if I was Caucasian in the audience, I'd feel very awkward. I'll laugh at certain points, but I'll also be pissed too. I feel very awkward for a Caucasian in that audience because he made them feel a little bit uncomfortable. I'm not saying the things he said weren't true. It's just that he made them feel a little bit uncomfortable. So if there's any bad reviews, you might want to check the race of those reviews and make sure that you know that it's an actual account and not a bot account with the Negro's face on it, but it's actually a Caucasian account. You might want to check that because there's a lot going on in social media of those fake accounts. But here are some clips from his stand-up.
Curse black people with this skin. What? You mean the best skin in the skin business, bitch? How could that be a curse? Nobody in Africa got a dermatologist or a skin regimen. It's just sunshine and dirt. Skin flawless.
No, they don't use suntan lotion.
Fuck you mean you don't like black people? The fuck? Our women are some of the most voluptuous. Our men are some of the most well endowed. I'm not speaking for all niggas, just me. Well, I thought I was gonna be 6'1" or 6'2". This is too much penis for 5'5". But the Lord is my shepherd. Shall not want.
Ooh, well, she said I want it.
That lady straight said, I
want
want it.
not to like black people. You don't like black people enough, you could become one yourself. I'm not the only black man with a bunch of mug shots. Show another one. What you see? Two niggas. Take that down. He looks angry. World is crazy. World is crazy. Trump finally decided to reach out to black people. He decided to do it with a motherfucking shoe. Cause he heard niggas love sneakers. You don't get the fuck out of here! Those are $400. Only a white man would make something for niggas that no black people can match. Who got a red, white, blue, and gold outfit they been waiting around? Take that picture down. We're not trying to sell those. I don't want to talk about the man's shoes. I tried Joe Biden's shoes, but I didn't like them. I put on one shoe, and both my feet fell asleep. God damn it, Joe! The air tingles. The world is so crazy. Donald Trump is not even the craziest person.
Oh, no, I can't use that second clip. Darn it.
The craziest person in politics is Ron DeSantis.
Oh, yeah, I heard about him.
That is a scary motherfucker. Ron DeSantis. He say some evil shit. Ron say some shit even make Hitler go, what? Ron DeSantis said black people don't get no credit for slavery because y'all learned something. What? We learned we should have whooped your motherfucking ass.
That's what we learned.
What is he talking about? That's why you gotta be so careful.
Told you, certain people of certain races probably didn't like this. Now, here's what I've been saying. Some of the most famous people and the richest people on this particular platform are not influencers. They just entertainers. Check this out.
Hold on. You could be an influencer. And get this. You could be an influencer and not influence a motherfucker to do a goddamn thing.
It's so true.
You could be an influenceless influencer. Believe in yourself.
And don't influence anyone. That's the part that's crazy. So crazy. So freaking crazy. All right, sorry about that. The house phone started ringing, which pisses me off. Yeah, I agree with him 100% with that. There are so many people that's out there who's supposed to be influencers and don't influence anyone. They're making all this money. I think there's some girl that's on TikTok, and literally all she does is just shop and decorate her house all day long. Shop, decorate, create stuff. So she is getting rich off of just people looking at her spend the money that they give her from shopping and decorating her house. I was like, to be privileged is wonderful. Here's what he said about Diddy.
Lizzo, and she is unproblematic. They don't give a. It's a line. You can be fat. You can be black. You can't be no fat black bitch. Now that's where they draw the line. Too much. You supposed to be happy and jolly, bitch. Where's your flute?
Where's your flute? Get in that flute, Lizzo. That's what we want you to be, a jolly flute player. But there it is. As he's sort of talking about some of these sections, exactly. There are lines. There is accountability.
I'm telling you, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's still consequences.
Yep.
Hollywood is finding that out right now. There's a drug problem in Hollywood. They can't even tell you about it. It's whooping them so mother bad. But y'all know I'll tell. That mother old Ozempic is whooping Hollywood's ass.
Yeah, Ozempic is, seriously.
It is.
That Ozempic is too.
Everybody on that.
And it's too strong. They know it's too strong. They said Oprah took so much that Gail lost 12 pounds. Do you understand what I said? People are shitting themselves to death. It's too strong.
It is.
That's true. He's right about Lizzo. You can't be big. You can't be the plus size and angry. You're going to have to be plus size and jolly. Pretty much, you can't be yourself. I mean, you have to be this perception. Just like that lady from one of my favorite shows I like to watch from Ghost. She plays Alberta. I forgot her real name. She's, happy, jolly, funny. I follow her on social media. So that's why people love her. That's why Hollywood love her. You can't be that size and be a normal person. You're going to be angry at sometimes. You're going to be happy at sometimes. You're going to have to be happy and big, unfortunately. And that's literally how it is in Hollywood. He's not lying about that. I hope people didn't take that the wrong way. He was just spitting some facts. Okay, let's move on here because we still got a lot more show to go. Okay. All right, he mentioned that already. So, he said that in another video. But here's where he kind of ended it on this one, his live show on this, about our reparations. I kind of agree with he's saying in terms of being happy, but in terms of forgetting about the past, no. Them being okay to call us ends, no. I don't even like that word. You never heard me say that word any time on any of my shows or my videos. No, but I know he was just being funny, but listen.
Look, it looks like reparations is for black people, but it's not. It's for you, white friend. It's for you. It's gonna help us, but it's for you. Sure, every black person gonna wake up with $20 million in the bank. So the fuck what? It's for you, white friends. You think America been great before? Come on. Wait till we got a country full of rich niggas. It's gonna be the greatest country in the world, bitch. It's gonna be free barbecue and dance lessons on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. It's for you, white friend. White friend, don't you want to get slavery behind you? You ain't never had a slave in your motherfucking life. Get this past you. You pay them reparations, racism is dead. Get it past you, white friends. Here's what they won't tell you, white friends. You pay them reparations, you can say nigga anytime you want to.
You are not allowed to say the N-word. He's just being funny, so I hope you didn't take that seriously. You say that to me, it's going to be some issues, I'm telling you. Okay, anyway. Moving right along here. He was great. Wonderful. Moving along. Okay, our next part, we're going to talk about DJ Vlad. Okay, now, Truth Seeker pretty much tipped this off to me. YouTube, something else. All right, a Truth Seeker tipped this off to me about DJ Vlad, with whom I also had a little beef back in the day. Now, I don't know if he likes me or not. I'm not sure. But anyway, I asked to review some of his material about gayness in the hip hop. You probably remember that video. It was about Jay-Z, Sean Combs, all that. Now, this resulted from previous discussions I had before him. Now, I was already on this subject about Gators hip hop long before he did a whole little whatever about it. Okay? And before he blew up. He didn't even have that many followers, subscribers at this time. Now, this man, he may have, I'm not sure, he may have striked my page and got that video flagged and taken down after it went viral. I mean, it went up to 300K in a matter of days. Okay? That's when I was hitting 3 digits like nobody's business. For all I know, he may have been responsible for the blacklisting of my channel too. Who knows? I don't know. But I do know someone from YouTube is responsible for the blacklisting of my channel. I don't know, allegedly. Okay, and freezing my views and money. And I know they're doing this in favor of greedy and shady freaking celebrities. Celebrities call up somebody from YouTube, I need you to do this, and you either do that, I'm taking all my stuff off your platform. First of all, no celebrity can't afford to take all their stuff off of YouTube platform. They can threaten it all they want, they're not going to do it. Now, all I can say is this, if he was responsible for, or any little shady side hustle YouTube staff have been seriously doing this, may they all reap what they sow immediately. So freaking mo they be, because that's beyond cruel. Okay, you cannot shut and hush everyone up for a buck. Okay, just because celebrity calls someone at YouTube staff, you blacklisting their channel because you don't like what they say. I mean, that is ridiculous. People talk about me all the time. There are probably channels and all kinds of blogs spreading lies about me, and I'm sure some members of my family sitting there as the cornerstone and the lead person talking lies who I don't speak to. So if you believe them, you got some problems, okay? But you got people who are hating like that and bitter with themselves. Absolutely freaking lutely. But anyway, DJ Vlad, here's a video about him. Apparently he had some beef with some people. Take a look. Okay? Now look. Anyway, before I show you this video. Anyway, the latest news regarding DJ Vlad involves a controversy in which he threatened to contact Princeton University about a Negro/black woman's employment after a disagreement she had with him on social media. Now, the incident occurred after Morgan Jerkins responded to DJ Vlad's critique of Kendrick Lamar's music, leading to an exchange in which DJ Vlad mentioned contacting her employer. Like, I'm a contact employer. Are you sure you with Princeton or whatever the case may be? This has sparked discussions and reactions on social media, with many defending Jerkins, this pretty young lady here, and criticizing DJ Vlad's actions. Okay. Now you understand, DJ Vlad has been a kind of primary source when it comes to hip-hop news. He became a millionaire merely and solely for interviewing Negroes and black people about hip-hop issue, hip-hop news. You know, anything news about us is money. You see TMZ doing it. Any news about us, if you can talk about it, you make money. The politicians do it. When they want to win the election, they suck up to the Negroes, which is what they call the minority. People still think we're in the minority, but we tend to put presidents in White Houses, but we're still claiming the minority. Sure, keep thinking that. So anyway, quote unquote, the minority. All right, so he uses this. He probably is a huge hip hop fan. Who knows? I don't really know. Okay, just because he's Caucasian doesn't mean he's not a hip hop fan. But he literally just talk about Negroes, hip hop, and he get them to reveal all kinds of private details about themselves and things of that nature. I didn't even know he was Caucasian. Honestly, I had no idea. I mean, after seeing how he looked and learning that he's from Ukraine, I know his real name, which is Vladislav Lobovny. So Vladislav, Vladislav, and Lobovny, Lubovny. He's a Ukrainian. I have to say that he does a good job, even though we may have had a beef. He might even know about me. This has been years ago, about having anything to do with me. Who knows? He probably don't even know me. However, this explains so much on why he was so like, I don't want you using my content. I think I mentioned in one of my videos. I don't use your content, yada, yada, yada. You pay me, da, 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 da. You know, you could use my content. I mean, he was really just, okay. So I had to do screenshots because he was just not, whatever. And all I was going to do is praise him. He ain't even had any subscribers at the time, but whatever. Me even using those screenshots, he gained, another $100,000 subscribers. 100,000 subscribers. So, whatever. Moving right along here. So, he was threatening to call this Princeton girl, what he has apparently a history of doing. He don't like being called a liar. He don't like being called out. He don't like people disagreeing with him either. A lot of people didn't know he was Caucasian. I didn't know he was Caucasian. I thought he was a Negro. This is my first time seeing who DJ Vlad is. All this time, I thought he was a Negro. I didn't know what race he was. It's a quick search can prove anything. And I never even thought to search who this man was. Straight up, it's crazy. Now, here are a couple clips. Tyrese talking about him, and this guy here calling him my Aries Spears. Sorry about that.
He said the dude's net worth is $5 million. How the fuck did you get $5 million? You got $5 million off of black culture while putting us in jail, while laughing at us when we go to court and we deal with the judge beating our heads in and throwing us in jail. Yeah, culture vulture. Fuck you and your whole platform. I said it. And every rapper and singer out there, stand with your brother. Huh? Y'all see what happened, right? Y'all see what happened? Every time anything is said about their community, they'll all band together and shut your down.
Oh, I know.
But you gonna let that guy from that community continue to disrespect black culture, and you gonna keep taking your goofy ass on the show? Anybody who disrespect the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, fuck you. Yeah, you got an album to promote. Yeah, you got a single coming out. But how you gonna fuck with a racist who's baiting us as black culture into going at each other?
Wow. Wow. Here's what Aries Spears, listen to this.
If your era, hip-hop songs were not going to number one at all in the 90s. Ever.
In the 90s and 2000, there were no number one hip-hop songs?
Very few. Hip-hop was not dominating, was not pop music.
It was the number one form of music.
Not in the 90s it wasn't. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Hip-hop?
In the 90s?
In the 90s.
Yes.
No.
So when was it the number one form of music?
You might be right.
Apologize to me, nigga.
I apologize. Hip-hop became...
Stop thinking you know more
Hip-hop-
shit
hip-hop
about
became-
black culture than fucking black people.
Here we go. So you're actually right. Listen.
You know your facts like you know your rhythm, nigga.
Okay.
Fuck out of here.
Hip-hop became a best-selling genre in the mid-90s and the top-selling music genre by 1999. So by 1999, it became the top-selling genre.
Okay, but prior to that, you telling me no number ones?
Now you're talking about songs or albums? Because a lot of albums would go number one. Like, for example, I think like NWA would go number one, but the songs itself...
Give me both. Give me both.
Number one...
Mr. Tight Fingers.
All right, I'm wrong. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to break it down for you. So the
Wrong
first...
on both accounts of one.
Excuse me?
Wrong on both accounts of one. Album versus songs.
Well, no. I've always said that albums would go number one.
So songs you're
I'm
wrong.
talking about songs.
And you were wrong about the genre being number one too, right?
That's right.
Don't you ever say another motherfucking word to me, dude.
Wow. He tore him another beehole. I never saw that before. Wow. I can't believe he said it was the number one in the 90s. Is he kidding me? The 90s, it was crazy. It was no. Oh, I'm done. I can't even comment on that. He said it for me. Let's move on here. Okay, so we're going to talk about history here. Now, there seems to be a heat signature or event underwater that is causing a lot of disturbances. Many people think that it may be a biblical Leviathan, which is a complex and multifaceted, figure mentioned in various passages of the Old Testament. Okay. It is often depicted as a large, powerful sea creature, symbolizing chaos and representing formidable enemies. Okay. That only God can overcome. Now, here is a summary of the biblical references and interpretations. I did, Alicia. I did. I like this channel. When I need to know some back history of some hip hop, I went to DJ Vlad. I didn't know he was a Caucasian because I never thought to look at, I don't go and let me go ahead and check this person I'm getting. Because I'm not a biased person. I just check the source. I don't care where it's coming from. If the source turns out to be correct from my research and what I see that is correct, then I would use it. I don't care what mouth it comes from. The truth is the truth. I never thought in a million years this man was become a millionaire merely and solely from hip hop, and he was a Caucasian. I didn't know he was Caucasian, I swear. I just know he never really showed his face. But clear Google and Bing search, goodness, I'm like, okay, he's not only Caucasian, but he's from Ukraine. And there's other rumors about him as well. I was like, I had no idea. Anyway. So, but yes. Apparently, Leviathan is also in the Bible. You find it in Job 41, where it says Leviathan is described as a sea monster, emphasizing its massive size, strength, and fearsome nature. It's portrayed with double-plated armor, sharp teeth, and ability to spit fire from its mouth. In Psalm 74:14, it appears as a multi-headed sea serpent that is killed by God and given as food to the Hebrews in the wilderness. And as Isaiah 27:1, Leviathan is depicted as a serpent and a symbol of Israel's enemies who will be slain by God. So apparently this Leviathan comes along when the Israelites are being crucified, or who knows when it comes. But apparently it's working for the Israelites and kill the Israelites and the Israelis' enemies. That's when it started resurfacing or something. That's brought to by God in singular. Anyway, I got a clip for you. Here's the clips right here.
NASA knows where Leviathan is and doesn't want you to know. NASA was once a marine exploration organization from the late 50s to the early 70s. Much of what NASA did during these years remains classified and unknown. However, some fascinating files were recently disclosed by a former NASA employee, Michael Thomas, who leaked many classified NASA files, the most notable being called Operation Leviathan. So this was a special mission conducted between 1967 and 1969, and what the operation involves is terrifying. In 1967, NASA launched a new mission with the aim of actually finding the Leviathans. Despite the absurdity of their endeavor, only 5.5% of the oceans had been explored by 2024, and in the 60s, only 3% had been explored. So the possibility of finding a giant creature wasn't too far-fetched. On March 1st, 1967, they launched a specialized fleet of 11 research ships equipped with sonar technology, which was new at the time. Then, for over a year, these ships scoured the ocean looking for signs of Leviathan. And on August 12, 1968, they discovered something shocking. In a remote part of the Pacific Ocean, near the Mariana Trench, they picked up vibrations from a massive creature lurking far below the surface. Their sonar equipment estimated it to be some kind of giant sea serpent, living thousands of feet below the surface and measuring over 500 feet long. So they sent an unmanned submarine to check out the creature, and when they saw it, they were shocked.
Oh yeah, check this out.
Attack the United States, and no one believes. The Leviathan is preparing to attack the United States, and no one believes it. Sailing in the waters of New York, the U.S. Navy, the West Navy, was contacted by an unknown person to warn them that their country would be attacked. Paolo, a young prodigy with an IQ of 163, discovered something completely insane. He was playing GTA when suddenly his computer went haywire. One of his programs triggered a high alert message. He had programs on his computer that allowed him to obtain information directly from NASA or the military. The program that scanned the sea in real time via satellite detected an abnormal heat source 100 miles off the coast of New York. An unidentified creature over 59 feet long was moving. Paolo immediately understood what the creature was planning. It was heading straight for New York at a speed of 49 miles per hour, so Paolo had only 2 hours to find a solution and avoid the tragedy. Thanks to his connections, he contacted the U.S. Navy, which happened to be in the creature's path. But Paolo had a major problem. No one believed him on the U.S. Navy's side, and the worst-case scenario was about to unfold. An officer was about to record a video before the disaster. To see it, click on share, then more and photos.
Yep, there you go. So NASA knows about this Leviathan. Apparently, the project, aside from the flat earth theory, is to make sure this Leviathan stay under wraps and, I don't know, beyond some ice wall. Which I'm starting to question this whole ice wall theory here. Well, not the ice wall theory, but Antarctica. I don't think Antarctica is at the bottom. I think Antarctica is near the North Pole, where China, Russia, and all them places is, because China has been having a lot of weather anomalies as well. And, China, Korea, and all them people, they're obsessed with dragons. So I'm wondering, okay, if they're up there and Antarctica is supposed to be at the bottom, which I don't know how that even coincides with the weather and the sun and the way they believe the sun is, whatever. Anyway, if you believe in the whole rounded ball theory, okay. Now, if you believe in the biblical and ancient original text in terms of the flat earth theory, which is not completely flat board, but whatever. It's more like a fishbowl. Okay, if you believe in that, it would make sense. I think Antarctica is where the North Pole is. I do think there is an ice wall around the planet, but I do think Antarctica is where the North Pole is because, again, China is getting infected, and also places of that northern atmosphere is getting affected by the weather in New York, which makes a lot of sense if Antarctica was up there. I don't think it's down. I think it's above. So that's what I think. And there has been a lot of crazy weather anomalies, again, in China, any places that's above or near the North Pole. Yeah, they've been getting a lot of crazy freaking weather. Just search it. Just search it on freaking TikTok. You may not find it on Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube because whatever. You definitely find it on TikTok. Just search China weather. You'll find it in New York weather. Any place you can find up north that's near North Pole in Canada weather. Watch. You'd be surprised what you find. You'd be surprised what you find. It's crazy. Straight up, it's crazy. Now, here's the biblical version. We heard the NASA version. Let's hear the biblical version. But before I do that, now it also seems that scholars have various interpretations of Leviathan, ranging from a crocodile to a dragon or some kind of mythical serpent. Some suggest that descriptions are metaphorical, using hyperbole to illustrate the creature's power and the might of God who controls it. One man controls as one man, a man. Yeah, a man. But for your heavy biblical Christians, the Leviathan role in Bible serves as a reminder of God's sovereignty over all creatures and forces, both natural and supernatural. It's a testament to the belief that no power on earth can rival the mighty glory of God, making it seem that a man and one God had the power of this creature. A man and one God. Key words, man and one God had the power of this creature. So they say you have to believe in me or suffer the consequences. You believe in me or suffer the consequences of this dragon. The church, as you know what, just look at this.
Have you ever wondered why God created the Leviathan and then destroyed it?
See, it tells you.
Well, stay here and I will explain it to you. Leviathan is a being that for centuries has been recognized as monstrous and very terrifying. It is a sea beast that is named in the Old Testament and very often associated with Satan. Leviathan lives in the sea. According to rabbinical texts, Leviathan was created on the 5th day of creation and then was subdued by the archangel Gabriel with the help of God. Some say that Leviathan has several heads, like a multi-headed dragon, while others say that in the beginning there were 2 Leviathans. But God killed one because he realized that if they joined forces, they would have been able to destroy the world. According to Hebrew legend, this refers to the Leviathan and his mate, since she is the reincarnation of Adam and Eve's serpent. God created a male and a female Leviathan, and then killed the female and fed her to the righteous, because if the Leviathan would procreate, then the world could not cope with them. Comment where in the world the Leviathan will be found and follow me for more. Righteous, because if the Leviathan would procreate, then the world could not cope.
There you go. Bible and its handprint on this Leviathan creature, and they the one who created it. A man created it, not whatever. A man created it, and they control Leviathan. Pretty much saying you believe in God, you would not be attacked by Leviathan. Scaring people to death to believe in this God. And I see people in the comment section seriously freaking out. Oh my gosh, I praise Jesus. Jesus is going to do this to me. I'm going to be protected by the blood. The blood? Seriously? And whatever. Anyway, so all I have to say is this. Things are definitely changing. This is the age of Aquarius. The truth is coming out. I want to find that clip where Katt Williams said in his stand-up show, you do not want to be a liar in this time because you will be exposed. You do not want to have secrets. You will be exposed. And another thing, I'm going to give a brief recap right quick. In terms of the royal family, I don't think Prince William is, I don't think he was solely responsible for all the negativity against McGarry's. I don't think he was that responsible. He may have said a couple things, but I don't think he's solely responsible. Judging from footage that I have seen, I think his wife was solely responsible and made the media, think it was Prince William. It wasn't. And that's why they're probably having so many problems right now. Okay, aside from the fact that Kate Middleton is allegedly racist. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think he had a lot to do with the negativity toward his brother. He probably didn't like the stats for his brother, but I think a lot of stuff is lied about William regarding that. And he's been having a bad rep ever since. Do I believe he drank? Yes. Do I believe he may have done some abuse toward his... I've seen videos of him doing that to Kate. Yes. Do I believe he's verbally abusive? Yes. I do. But I don't think he's, and I stand corrected as well, I don't think he's solely responsible against the negativity against his brother and his wife. I think he just got a really bad rep in terms of that is concerned. The McGarry's, not his marriage. Now, going toward this, what else what I was talking about? I honestly forgot. Let's see here. Some of this news I really don't care. I don't care about celeb gossip. Y'all know that. Anyway, Kendrick Lamar. I don't care. But I'm going to say, Drake, you do not want to get into no battle or argument with a Gemini, which is Kendrick Lamar. I'm married to one, and they always got to have the last word. They're just way more intelligent and smart and very creative. Just don't go there with them, okay? Just don't. Now, TMZ and Diddy documentary, which hold up, did I even talk about that? Did I have a slideshow about that? I sure didn't. Oh, well, I wanted to talk about that. It was very good, but a lot of people restrained from saying anything. Just give a brief recap on that thing. It was good, but I see that the creator, who's, the creator of TMZ is a lawyer. He was getting frustrated because people who said something in the day didn't want to say anything now. Okay? Because they were afraid. People are still afraid of Diddy. And there are people in the comment section still taking up for Diddy, saying they trying to attack a black man and yada yada. I'm like, no. Stop putting this man on that pedestal as if he's Malcolm X or freaking Martin Luther King or freaking Obama or some of those people. Stop putting him on that level of a steed, because he's not. Okay? He's not. And I think people need to stop that. Okay? No. You take his downfall as a learning lesson to not be like him. Okay? People were afraid to come out and speak because they were afraid of their lives. Okay? Remember, he know people in YouTube headquarters as well. Okay? He knows some tech geeks can mess with some stuff. Remember, he hired a few. So, yeah. So does the Carters. Okay? And apparently Jennifer Lopez. Okay? But whatever. Anyway, so the documentary was good. TMZ did a very good job. They did the best they could. They had to work with what they had to work with. So it is what it is. Now, in terms of the Jennifer Lopez thing, I am appalled. Again, I did love that little documentary video album. I like Jennifer Lopez style altogether. Her perfume, the girl is just amazing when it comes to the style. You got to give her props. And her movies. But I'm appalled if she had this done to this young lady's channel because of a rumor. Or because her videos went viral. There's other ways to port around that without destroying someone's livelihood. I mean, Jennifer, you do know karma is a bitch. You can't do that. These celebrities think when they have these channels blacklisted and they're sabotaging, and the people who are doing, they think they're not going to reap the repercussions. You are going to reap the repercussions, and you're going to reap it very soon. You can't keep doing this to people because you're afraid of your reputation. You just can't do that. How about you go meet this girl and talk to her? Let her get to know you. Call her out. I mean, do old school. That's what they did. They meet their enemies and, call them out in public. Don't just do this to people. It's just, this is karma. I mean, how much karma is she going to have to deal with? And God, it's piling up, Jennifer. You really shouldn't do that. And you need to call out on these kids, this girl family, because you don't want karma to come on you. And you're supposed to be at the height of your love life right now. You don't want that karma to come in and destroy this whole love image you have going on here, because karma come when you least expect it. And I'm just being real. Okay. And then DJ Vlad. I had no idea he was a Caucasian. I had no idea it was a Ukraine. I did have beef with him. He probably don't remember my beef. I mean, the man is up at a level where he's like, who are you, huh? Like, he probably Mariah Carey me, seriously. but I have the receipts to prove the interactions I had with him. Oh yes, just gonna let you know. Now, in terms of the Antarctica creature, Leviathan, I do think that was the creature that was definitely the heat signature that was causing weather anomalies in the South Africa region. And the whole God biblical crap, I don't believe all that stuff. But I do believe the stories, kind of the stories behind on the events. But one God controlling, I don't believe that at all. I do believe it was controlled in some format. I probably got to go deep in the Book of Enoch and other historical texts. The Bible is so edited, it's so political. So I would definitely be researching that and give like you guys a nice little video about it. Other than that, I'm done with this whole freaking show. Stay here. Don't forget to subscribe for more and more and more. And thanks for sending out the duration of this video. If you guys are even listening, talk to you guys later. Bye.